I got another unboxing video. This is a big box. This is the Milwaukee, what do they call it? Folding miter saw stand. And it's part number 48080551. So, it says that right there. The box is in okay condition, but I think it's been taped up here. I cut this hole here for put my hand in. And this end here looks like it's been smashed a bit. Bit of a, I mean, if I take this, I don't know if this plastic was added later. It looks like it was taped up here. But definitely looks like it took a hit, which isn't great. Geez, little piece of plastic in there. That's not good. So, get it unboxed and see if it survives the trip, I guess. I mean, it should be, ooh, look at this. This is all busted in here. Yikes. I guess I'll unbox it and see if it made the trip. Someone's actually been in here and taped up the styrofoam. So they had the box open. So. Yeah, I mean, look, there's styrofoam damaged crap in here everywhere. So. Yeah, even this end's busted. See that? Man. What is it with the shipping companies? Like, do they just hire Neanderthals or something? Or like, what's the deal? Why do you always get this? Anyways, I don't see any damage, but you know. An instruction manual. Those are the brackets that go on the saw. Bag of nuts and bolts. One of the stanchions that goes on here. And for the other end, this is like a flip stop and a thing and some advertising. So apparently this is supposed to be pretty simple. These four legs just fold out. And one of them, I guess this one, is adjustable. So you can, if you're on an uneven surface, you can extend to one leg. So far that all looks pretty good. Even here actually, so I'm gonna. That's better. So these things here, there's a locking knob, and then that slides out. I mean, it's feels good to solid. Not light, that's for sure. It's pretty heavy. Okay, so here's the saw. Whoosh. No written instructions, there's just pictures. So I'm wondering where this should be lined up. You know, I mean, I can move it back and forth for a bit. So I'm thinking it should be further back because worrying about I guess I can adjust this up. So, there it is mounted up on the saw, mounted on the stand. And I understand you reach in the back here and go like that and lift the saw off. That's not bad. And then put it on you like guess you have to. Well, I guess you have to lift those things to put it on. You know, one of the, let me see, am I on camera here? Am I on camera here, guys? I hope so. One of the things about this is a traveling stand. This isn't something you set up in your workshop. You could set up in your workshop, but this is something you're supposed to go to job sites. It's supposed to be something that's portable, and it looks very portable. I mean, you flip it over, and there's a nice big handle on there, so you can pick it up and carry it. That's all great. But these things sticking out here, I mean, you can't just toss this in the back of your truck. These things are going to take a beating. So does that mean every time you want to use this thing, you got to take these things off? Should just come off. Okay. So then you take these and then you're going to stow these somewhere, like. I mean, that seems like lots of parts to get lost here, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong with this. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Wouldn't be the first time. But you have to put this on every time you use it. And take it off every time you use it. I mean, there's some, you know. So, pocket, and then you gotta tighten this up every time so you don't lose that. This base here and the way it connects to the saw, that all seems really good. My letdown is these. These are not, they're not bent straight. They're not even kind of straight. You know, I can fix that, but right out of the box I gotta tweak it, Milwaukee? Really? You know, I like this. That's nice. That's really nice. Slides nice. It's a bit wobbly now, but when you lock up the thing, it's pretty solid. It's not, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. But having to take this off every time? Really? I don't know about this, guys. Okay, I'm gonna take these off. Tighten that up so I don't lose it. And this is a nice aluminum casting. All seems very good. So I'm going to just move the camera again, and then I'm going to kind of set up like showing up at a job site and see how long it takes me to set this up. So stay tuned. Okay, so I rock up to the job site. I guess I should do it this way. Okay, and then I have my saw. So the saw, you put it on the front first. Yeah. Squeeze the levers. Okay, that's not bad. We gotta adjust that leg. And then I come up with these things. Well, I don't know. That didn't take me very long, I guess. And here's my stops. But no, it's not bad. I mean, seems like a good sturdy stand. That's, you know. So I adjusted that leg, and it's not light. Okay, it's not light, but it's not heavy. I mean, it's certainly one guy carryable. I have to take it apart to put it in my truck anyways. There's no way I could leave this on here and put it in my truck. It just wouldn't fit. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I gotta try it. This saw I had the problem with a broken spring, which I fixed, which I'm still trying to get Milwaukee to send me a new part. We'll see if they do. Otherwise, I got a buddy over there. A couple of people who've offered to send it, which would be great. It's working fine now, but you know, it's going to break when I need it. I used a saw the other day in the small apartment renovation, cutting all those sticks. And boy, this thing is slick, you know. It comes on, I really like the shade light thing, you know, where it shows, it's probably freaking people out. I put my hand there. But the way that the light shadow on the blade thing, it works really well. Better than the laser I have on my Hitachi. And I love the way it just stops right away. I was able to put the 190 millimeter blades from my other saw on this saw. I had to just get a bushing because the hole in the center is different size here in Japan. But this would take a 184 millimeter saw, is a 7 1/4 inch. But I put 190 blades on it, which means I don't have to buy my blades from the States. I can just buy them here locally. And there's this little tiny brass bushing that just fits in there that takes care of the problem. So that's all good. But yeah, I used the saw. I've used the heck out of it for a couple of days, and it seems to work really well. The stand is going to make it so much nicer on the job site. You know, to be able to have this stand just rocking. It makes a noise, and that's where I welded that spring. It's not quite perfect, but I looked at it and it's just rubbing and making a noise. It's not a problem. Keep them on screen there. But yeah, anyways, stand. It's not cheap. It's not the cheapest stand out there. In fact, it's probably one of the more expensive ones. I think it cost me 36,000 yen, including shipping, to get it here, which is probably around $300 and something. I don't know what the exchange rate is right now. But I look on my phone, but that's what I'm using to film. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good combination setup. I think that this will work good. I might have to tweak, like I was saying, if I look here, only this leading edge is touching, the back edge is down by about 1/8 of an inch there. So I might just grab a channel lock or whatever and just tweak that up so it's flat. I'd actually rather have this outside edge be a little bit higher than this inside edge. So maybe I'll do that. But I mean, that's a minor thing. You would have really wished it came out of the factory all done and perfect, but hey, it's out of China, you know. So what do you do? Nowadays, there's not too many tools you buy nowadays that out of the box they work perfect. Almost everything in my experience, you got to tweak it a little bit yourself. You got to finagle it and fiddle with it to get it to work exactly how you want it to work. Which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I guess that's the world we live in. So that's fine. I mean, these battery operated tools, in my opinion, are freaking amazing. You know, so I had the job that I'm doing, the small apartment renovation, which there's a, I don't know, there'll be a link somewhere. This saw doesn't have enough depth to cut the 30 millimeter wide board, the flooring boards. They were engineered flooring. That's just over 12 inches. So I had to use my old Hitachi corded sliding compound miter saw for that job. And my goodness, carrying that thing just up the stairs to the apartment, it's a beast. The whole saw probably weighs almost as much as this saw in the stand. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. So I really do appreciate the new modern corded saws, or cordless saws. But anyways, I guess I'll see how this works out, and I'll get back to you guys on it. I'll give you a review after using it for a few months. I know I got a job coming up where I'm going to take it along. I don't know if I'm going to get to use it or not, but I'll take it along. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that unboxing and setting up. Kind of a mini review. There's a few weird things about this thing that, I mean, it seems to be well made. The stand itself seems to be very solid. That's a really nice chunk of aluminum extrusion there. And these bars being steel, I think is better than aluminum. If they're aluminum, they'd certainly be lighter, but they'd certainly be a lot more prone to be bent. Whereas the steel should last better, I guess. Let me say, I really want to bend that up. It's driving me a little bit nuts. And I'm not sure about this. Like, am I going to take this saw for when I travel with it? I'm going to lock that down, take the battery off and the bag off, and then reach around, take that off. Okay, the saw is mobile. That's a nice little feature there. This has little nice little plastic feet on it, so that when you're not using it on the stand, like if you're just using it on a floor, that's nice. But then with this now, so I'm going to fold this up. Am I really going to take these off every time? Every time I want to take this thing, or am I going to just leave them there and try not to be kind and try not to bust them up too bad? It's an interesting question. So, can I take it like this? And I guess it would go like this in my truck. And just leave those on there. Okay, this has been too long, I'm sure, as it is. Anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.